and blowing up and getting money for it. You know, like for example, you think about Poor Righteous Teachers, and Brand Nubian and X Clan, and when we came up, I know for a fact when I was coming up as a young guy, and I'm listening to hip hop every day, it was Public Enemy that made me aware of Joanne Chesimard. It was Public Enemy that made me aware of Farrakhan. Farrakhan's a prophet that I think you ought to listen to. They can say it, you know what I mean? So I'm like, okay, you know, so we hearing this in mainstream media at the time.
So 92 wasn't Public Enemy like #1 on the charts?
Yeah,
it's crazy.
Yeah,
right?
so it's scripting me. It's scripting me and my peers, right? So much so that we were on the corner, you know, and we were 1 foot in and 1 foot out as 5%ers, you know. So we're on the corner, and one of my peers pull up. Yeah, same age as me. He pulls up in a car. He's like 17. Pull up. Hey, Farrakhan's in Philly. Farrakhan's speaking in Philly at the convention center. Y'all wanna ride out? Like, we all jump in the car. We all jump in the car and went to see Farrakhan. It's my first time ever seeing Farrakhan speak. Ever.
How was that experience?
It was great. It was one of those pivotal moments.
That's when Farrakhan was hot too, fire. Farrakhan was full of fire.
Yes, absolutely. And they had you could buy the cassette from that speech that they were recording them right there. So you could just get it right there. The VHS, the cassette. So we were coming home with all types of information, you know, and we were corner kids in the projects, you know, we were in the projects. We were project kids all the way 1000% project kids, you know, and we were going to see Farrakhan because we were being scripted that way by the media that we were into, right? So the same machine that made Poor Righteous Teachers relevant and recognized is the same machine that's making Sexy Red relevant and recognized. It's the same machine. Without the mainstream machine, nobody would know who Poor Righteous Teachers were. Nobody would know who Public Enemy was. You know, it's the same machine. It's just what they choose to magnify at any given time. You know, and that's what today they choose to magnify the kid that's going to prison and say, okay, this is a rites of passage for you. And again, when we do the